Hi everybody, it's me, Trimega 2024, and welcome back to another news today. I'm back, and I know I was scheduled to have my own news uh, on the on the 9th. I kind of screwed up on that. Well, actually, I did not. I waited. I think I waited until the 15th until I had to do to catch up my videos, all that, and Halloween special. So let's get straight to the news, everyone. So we have 2024 is right around the corner, and and Trump's chances of winning it are better than ever. And also, it's just a couple of months. 2024 will arrive, and with it, so will the most anticipated presidential election cycle in modern history. President Donald Trump is poised to make a third bid to claim the White House, and he will likely be facing off against Joe Biden for a second time. Since leaving office, Trump has left a void that no one can fill. Joe Biden's arrival at the Oval Office has facilitated the most disastrous and rapidly catastrophic presidency in the country's history, resulting in global unrest, record high inflation, and the destruction of the southern border. America has never been so unsafe. America has never been expensive. America has never been so threatened from abroad and within by power players who like to see constitutional rights abolished. Supporters of the 45th president will be glad to know that Trump's chances of being reelected to serve as uh, um, commander in chief has never been better. Amid Joe Biden's wandering and often absent leadership, Americans have been left longing for a better and brighter days. While political polling can be hit or miss, perspective 2024 polls for both the uh, GOP primary and general elections have carried one singular and resounding theme headed into the final months of 2023. Trump has what it takes to claim victory next November. The king of the GOP. Within the Republican Party, President Trump unquestionably reigns uh, supreme. He holds a 49-point lead over Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida. Nationwide, according to Morning Consult's most recent 2024 Republican primary tracker, the primary will kick off in earnest of sorry of January 15th with the Iowa caucuses. and Trump is poised to knock it out at the park, holding 55% of prospective caucus goers support, while DeSantis holds only 17%. See this here from interactive polls. In a second. So see there. Trump has 55. It's 49%. So it's DeSantis 17. Nikki Haley with 11%. Ramaswamy with 5%. Tim Scott with 4%. Chris Christie, I should call him Krispy Kreme. That's a good name for him. 2%, both I say both Krispy Kreme and Binkley has tied it with 2 points. And Burgum and Pence tied it with 1%. So Trump's likely victory in Iowa will set him on a course to sweep the Republican primary elections across the nation next year as he inches closer to the 2024 Republican National Convention. There is no doubt that Trump is still the leader of the Republican Party, and his support among red voters continues to increase every day. And the MAGA captures Democrat voters and the youth. The Biden administration's economic devastation and broken promises have seriously damaged the trust of Democrat voters and young voters in America. In fact, a recent poll from the Washington Post or ABC News, ABC found that among American voters under the age of 35, Trump leads Biden by a jaw-dropping 20 points. As reported by RSBN, Rasmussen recently conducted a poll among just over 1,000 U.S. likely voters, showing that Trump was America's first choice for president among 53% of respondents, including 30% of Democrats. The seismic, I don't know that, I can't pronounce it, shift in the political landscape foreshadows what could be a massive majority of Americans voting for Trump, regardless of party affiliation. Now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s third party run is poised to help Trump. It's a big one. With Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s entry into the presidential race as an independent this week, the former Democrat and son of the late Senator Kennedy, which is John Kennedy, has been touted as a viable alternative for hardline blue voters who shy away from voting for Trump, but who are fed up with Biden's failing policies. According to Rasmussen, 25% of Democrat voters would cast their ballots for Kennedy over Biden. However, an interesting analyst from election integrity expert Seth Keshel uh, presented a 2024 election theory that seems viable, accounting for Democrats who are likely to break for Kennedy, along with Democrats and independents who are likely to break for Trump. Even a three-way race in 2024, Keshel contends that Trump will likely walk away from the election with a postulated 74.9 million votes, with Biden at 43.5 million votes, and Kennedy at 40 million. He wrote, if Rasmussen is correct that a disparate number of partisan defectors comes from the Democrat, not Republican camp, as I have surmised, and that 90% of Democrats are likely to vote for Trump, and it could be much worse if that number is the rumored 30%. Then Trump wins by tens of millions of votes, and would produce a map like this. See ya, guys. Now over there, a landslide. That'd be over 500 or 400 electoral votes there. That could be big. So in other words, Kennedy's entrance into the presidential race may actually serve to boost Trump's chances of winning the election rather than sink them, as some have gloomily pontificated. So let's take our final thoughts on it. So if Robert F. Kennedy Jr. helps Trump, then that can scare the Democrats. Now the Democrats are now pushing the button, pushing the panic button, panicking, and they are scared of Robert Kennedy Jr. will help Trump with the higher number of and also by Trump's margin of popular vote would be 74.9 million. That is nearly 75 million. And also even Biden was lower with 43.5%. No, million votes, sorry. My mistake. And for Kennedy, we're receiving 40 million. If Trump gets help from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., then that would have been a great margin of, so America would be saved again. And also, and also we all know DeSantis is not gonna be the nominee and also winning the general election. And guys, just for fact, the general election for Trump is, DeSantis cannot beat Biden and Harris and maybe AOC. And also, even Tim Scott, he wins by a little bit of margin. and that. And Vivek too. He's a good guy. And there's a Bird Brain, Nikki Haley, trailing Trump in South Carolina, and so along with Tim Scott. Yes, I know that that's Tim Scott's and Nikki Haley's state. Yeah, and also Trump's winning by by 46% ahead of Tim Scott and Nikki Haley. So anyways guys, hope you all enjoy the video here. So like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you next video. Don't forget to make YouTube great again. Love you. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Make YouTube great again.